DA leader John Steenhuisen has announced that the party will file charges against EFF leader Julius Malema and the ANC with the United Nations Human Rights Council. This comes after Malema chanted the controversial "Kill the Boer, kill the farmer" during their at the FNB Stadium on Saturday.
Kill the Boer, the farmer, brr, pa, pa.
Speaking on the party's YouTube channel, Steenhuisen said he was also going to approach Parliament's Ethics Committee, as well as seeking legal advice on approaching the public protector or going to court. He accused Julius Malema of inciting civil war. He also alleged that the ANC had failed to reprimand its protégé Malema.
We saw the return of a demon that we thought that we had buried in 1994. Standing on a stage in front of thousands of people in Soweto, Julius Malema resurrected the demon of hatred, division, and ethnic violence in South Africa. This is a man who is determined to ignite the civil war we averted in 1994. From that stage in Soweto, Malema told thousands of his followers that they must, and I quote, "shoot to kill," unquote. He instructed them further to, and I quote, "kill the Boer, kill the farmer," unquote. And then he mimicked the chilling sound of gunfire to members of his political cult, who answered with thunderous approval. Julius Malema told us exactly who he is, and it's time that we believe him. For far too long, people in government, the media, civil society, and constitutional institutions have refused to acknowledge Malema for the bloodthirsty tyrant and demagogue that he really is. They've brushed off the threat he is to our constitutional democracy. These people help to normalize Malema's hatred and racism. But a political leader who incites mass murder is not normal. A member of parliament who calls for the killing of an entire section of society is not normal. And cowardly politicians who turn a blind eye to the incitement of civil war is not normal. Let me be clear, the DA will not look away. We will confront Julius Malema's fascism head on. Now, many of you will recall that during the speech I delivered at the DA's Congress in April, I identified the EFF as South Africa's political enemy number one. And I pledged to you that the DA would do everything in our power to prevent Malema from gaining power through a doomsday coalition between the ANC, the PA, and the EFF. I did so for a very good reason. As I said at the time, and I quote, "EFF doomsday will make the collapse of Zimbabwe look like a dress rehearsal and will leave all South Africans destitute, black, colored, white, and Indian. EFF doomsday will plunge this country into ethnic and racial conflict, the likes of which it has never witnessed before," unquote. With his incitement to commit mass murder on Saturday, Malema has confirmed the urgency and timing of that warning. He is intent on igniting the civil war that so many South Africans worked and sacrificed to avert in 1994. But the DA will not let him succeed. That is why I can today announce that we are filing charges against both Julius Malema and the ANC government at the United Nations Human Rights Council. The first element of our United Nations case will focus on Malema's repeated incitement of ethnic violence. The second element will charge the ANC national government before the United Nations over its years-long failure to take action against their one-time protege, even as brutal farm murders continue to escalate in the wake of Malema's demagoguery. The charge will be laid in terms of Malema's violation of at least 3 key UN charters. The first is the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide. Article 3 of the Convention makes it a punishable offence to direct and publicly incite people to commit mass murder on the basis of their identity.
I don't know what you think about the DA action against Malema. Give us your thoughts on the comment section below.